Doodling doesn't have to be in 2D. With the help of a few household goods, you can go 3D and make moulds from anything to sparkly skulls to these beautiful lanterns. I've got a few examples here. A silicone cupcake mould. These are great because the silicone is heat resistant, so you can just literally go over the top. Pre-made paper mache shapes. These are really great as well. They come in all different shapes and you can just doodle right on top of them. Something like this cherry bowl was made over the top of a regular bowl. You can print off a template for a cherry and then just draw it in over the top. Let your imagination run wild as you find projects to make with your new 3Doodler Create Plus. We're going to be making these cute string lights. You can really customise them to suit your home, or you can use loads of different colours if you want a real party atmosphere. You can experiment with loads of different shapes. If you wanted to just doodle round a cylindrical object, that would make a really great shape as well. We're ready to make our lantern lights. All you need is a balloon. I've just blown it up. You can decide what size you want it, and then I've secured it with a clip so that we can reuse the balloon each time. You don't need to pop it. We're going to start off by making an anchor point onto the balloon, and then we're going to wrap around to create a spiral. Try and be careful not to touch the tip of the pen onto the balloon, just in case it pops. So then we're just going to continue to wrap the string around as the plastic extrudes out the pen. I'm taking care not to go too fast because we want the lines to be reasonably thick. As you go along, you can rotate the balloon round for one whole strand of plastic, just to ensure there's a nice even covering. I'm doing this in the fast speed setting, but if you want to have a bit more control, you can do it in the slow speed setting. The next step is to remove the balloon from the net that we've created with the PLA. So all we need to do is take off this clip and deflate the balloon. So this should just very easily come out, and there you have the three-dimensional sphere. We're now going to do a second layer just to make it nice and thick and fill in any big gaps. If you like, at this point, you could even use a different colour. This technique has huge versatility. You can do it with any shaped object. If you have a more complicated shape, you could think about doing it in 2 sections. So you can take the object out and then join them together to create the 3D shape. In our example, we've shown the lanterns using quite a small LED light. But if you wanted to use a bigger style light, you can just leave a bit of a bigger hole. I'm just rotating the sphere just to make sure that I filled in any big gaps. This technique is so easy to do, and you can use lots of different other household objects to make different shapes. When you come to the end of the strand, you want to make sure that you weld the end point on to the plastic so it really sticks and is secure. I've just finished making all of the yellow lanterns, and I'm going to add them to these ones I made earlier. All you need to do is find a little gap and then just push the light through, and they'll stay on securely. These doodled lanterns really put the light in delightful for your next backyard party or home decor project.